Yoga is union of yourself with the object about which you want to know everything. See, entire chakra theory is more in Tantra. Tantrics. Brahmacharya means always moving with consciousness. Brahman is consciousness, your inner self, your Atma. That is Brahmacharya. Nothing to do with not getting married and all that.
Yeah.
Yogis say that you keep your spine flexible so that it doesn't give you any trouble, because as we grow old, the vertebrae, they come closer, the nerves get pressed. So you have arthritic condition and that. It's all old age. Actual pranayama is when you inhale yourself fully, using all the 3 sets of muscles and then holding your breath. That meditation is the 7th step in yoga. The first step is dealing with your external world.
Dive into the transformative world of yoga with Dr. Hansaji Yogendra, popularly known as the First Lady of Yoga. In this episode, Hansaji unveils the secrets of yoga, spirituality, wellness, and personal transformation while busting a few myths along the way. Stay tuned for an enlightening conversation that will inspire your journey to holistic wellness. Welcome to Humans of Bombay, Dr. Hansaji. It's absolutely lovely. You look lovely, and you've just told me the story of your brooch, which was a gift from your husband. But you look absolutely lovely, and I'm very excited to chat with you today.
I am very glad to see you and such a bright lady who loves every moment of his life, and that's you. So I really enjoyed coming over here. It's nice to meet you.
I'm so glad. And I'm most excited to talk to you about the fact that you wear so many different hats.
Yes.
And not only that, you're a student of science, then you're a student of law, and now you're the director of the Yoga Institute. It's been quite a journey, right?
Yes.
And very different.
Very true.
Yeah. So what is it that motivates you?
See, life, you don't know how the life will move. Sometimes I feel that these are all preordained things. That from where you come, where you plan something. I planned that I will become a doctor. Went for science, but then my health deteriorated. I had breathing trouble, asthma. So my father started taking me to this doctor and that doctor, and medicine started. Fine, you take medicine, you are okay. Very soon you again get sick. So then we started searching more. He went to all specialists, allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, must have tried everything. And then we went to different yoga ashrams also, because my father loved yoga. So yoga, finally, we landed here at the Yoga Institute, where founder Shri Yogendra ji was there, my father-in-law. There I was listening to the lectures, and the lectures told us. Dr. Jayadev was giving lecture, founder was giving lecture. And in that lecture, I realized that how mind has a strong impact on your body. Mentally, if you get disturbed, body is bound to get affected. Then I started working on myself. I realized that I have to work on my mind. Yeah. And then my asthma disappeared. After that, it has not come till now. Now I'm 76. No asthma or nothing.
Wow.
It's gone.
What is the meaning of yoga to you?
See, it's a very beautiful word. Yoga is union. Union of what? Question is there. So union of yourself with the object about which you want to know everything. Knowledge. So unite yourself with the object. That means yoga is nothing else but concentration. Concentrate. Focus, and you get all the knowledge from that place. You just samadhav. That is yoga. Second definition could be union of yourself with universal self. So Atma and Paramatma, uniting yourself with the universal self. Your consciousness with universal consciousness. That is another union. That shows that yoga is the path for self-development. From animals we become humans, and from humans we become godly. That should be our path, and that's yoga. In yoga, we believe that every step, every day should be a better day. You have to be on a progressive path, not the same. And the main definition is complete mastery over mind is yoga. So yoga deals with mind. not with body. Body dealing is just a byproduct in yoga to do with body. Naturally, once mind settles down, body is healthy.
It's a byproduct.
Yes.
So in yoga, there are so many different asanas, right? For flexibility, anxiety.
Yes.
It's for everything. Like you mentioned, your asthma never came back after you began your practice. Through the years, is there any such one practice from yoga that you feel everybody should know about that's incredible? You know,
the point is, see, body has to be handled at body level. You should see that body doesn't have any sickness. You should see that body doesn't bother you. Whatever you want to do, your body should cooperate. If you want to sit on the ground, your body should help you to sit on the ground and not remain so stiff that you can't sit and you have to sit on. Okay.
You just told me when I was asking you to get a pillow, you said, no, I'll sit here. I sit upright.
Yes.
Yeah.
So body has to be tackled accordingly, and body has its own language to offer. It's very simple to take care of body. Body has its own language. Suppose you are sitting for long and you feel little stiffness in your back. Body is telling you, this is not the position body likes. Get up, walk a bit, or change your chair, or find out how to go about. So you immediately attend to your body. Listen to your body language. We are not born really to get sick in life or suffer in life. We are born to enjoy every moment of our life. So for yoga, you don't have to do much with your body. Only understand your body. Listen to your body language. Now people have gone into a very different direction when it comes to yoga. They feel yoga means standing on head, doing some Surya Namaskars. Because nowadays the world is more external world. Exhibition. Show how flexible you are, how fit you are, how fine you are. But yoga is not something to do to show others. I should know my body well. It is to know your body well, your mind well, that you are doing asanas. The purpose of asana is not to show others or how flexible you are.
Correct.
No. You should be flexible. Yogis say that you keep your spine flexible so that it doesn't give you any trouble, because as we grow old, the vertebrae, they come closer. The nerves get pressed. So you arthritic condition and that. It's all old age. It comes on the way. But if you keep your spine flexible spine can never break. Stiff breaks. So keep your spine flexible. And another area is abdomen area, the navel area, that core muscle. That should be soft and in, should never protrude out. So these two areas, yogis give lots of importance to. And extremities, yes, you should be flexible. So sit with crossed leg, sit in any meditative poses, make your body clear. And that's how we go about with. So the one exercise, it's very difficult to tell you, but it has to do with mind. And so I would say everybody should know how to meditate. Stop this chatterbox and keep your mind quiet. So meditate, everybody should know, to at least stop your mind for some time, because it is doing too much job. In Yoga Sutra, there is a sutra which says Ek Tattva Abhyasa. They say just focus on something one for a long time. Like either you are keeping a lovely piece of some glass in front of you and focusing your mind over there so that your mind doesn't go here anywhere else. That is the meditation. Or you focus on the air which is touching your skin. That is meditation. There are so many different ways of meditation. But do something or other. Or put little music with a very slow volume so that you have to quietly listen to it. No other thoughts. That is meditation. So I would say everybody should meditate. At least spend some 5 to 10 minutes with self, me time, my time, and sit quietly in a corner and meditate. So that has to happen. That everybody should do.
You just spoke about breathing. And we all know it's a very important part of yoga.
Very important part.
Can you show us how to breathe effectively? right? Any breathing exercises that
Yes.
that maybe somebody who hasn't participated in meditation and breathing can easily adopt in their life.
Yes. Actually, we teach children. First thing, to become aware of your breath. Where are we aware of our breath? We are doing all our activities, no awareness at all. When you get angry, see your breathing goes fast. When you are sitting and worrying, your breathing goes erratic. Suddenly it stops when you are thinking of something which is very, where you become anxious. Breathing stops for some time. So you are not aware of it. So to become aware, sometimes we tell children, come on, run, climb 5 floors and come back and run here and there, and then we make them to sit. And then we tell them, come on, now watch your breath. Now that breathing, they are gasping for breath. So then they realize there is something, breaths inside. And so they start watching that. And then we tell them, sit quietly. Close your eyes or don't, but sit quietly and watch your breath. Slowly, slowly they realize that breath is getting slower. Now that fast breath changed. It's getting slower and calmer and slowly, and then it becomes little longer once you are relaxed. So all that observation, they do that. It's very simple. We people should start understanding which are the organs which are helping you to breathe as grown-ups. So there are 3 sets of muscles in our body which help our lungs to expand. Yeah. So one set is our clavicular muscles, these areas. When the chest goes up like this, we are using our clavicular muscles more. Another set is intercostal, here. So how frogs breathe. So when you breathe in, this muscle should go sideways, not upwards, sideways. Side movement. That is intercostal breathing. The ribs, in between ribs, the muscles which are holding the ribs, they should be flexible, sideways. And the third very major muscle is diaphragm, which is dividing your chest from the abdomen. Big muscle, diaphragm. So when you breathe in, we always say when you breathe in, your stomach moves up. Diaphragm goes down, like this. When you breathe out, stomach goes in, diaphragm moves up, and lungs breathe out completely. So the main exercise of breathing, we teach definitely all these 3 muscles separately you train. So we call it number 1 as pranayama number 1, which is awareness of your breath, that you are aware. How much time it takes to breathe in, how much time it takes to breathe out, equalize it. So if breathing is done for 2 seconds, breathing out is done for 3 to 4 seconds, make it 2 seconds and equalize it so that you don't feel tired. Interfering with breath will make you tired. You can interfere for some time, not for whole day. So you do that. Intercostal you practice separately, and diaphragm. So for diaphragm, we have noticed that if you lie down on your back and bring your legs closer to you, foot closer to you, knees together, feet little apart, lie down comfortably in that position, keep your one hand on your abdomen, and while inhaling, let your abdomen come up a bit. You can do right now over there. Put your hand on your stomach, inhale, breathe your stomach up. No, what you are doing is you are breathing from your chest. Here, okay, do other way around. Breathe out and push your stomach in. Breathe out. Push your stomach in. Breathe in, relax your stomach. Breathe out, push it in. Breathe in, relax. Breathe in means bring your stomach normal. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, normal. Usually we do other way around. But focus and you will be able to do that. This pranayama, which is called as diaphragmatic breathing, we use the word Yogendra pranayama number 4. This person should be doing very often.
Okay.
What happens is when we are living our life, meeting people, doing all the activities, the tension is received by abdomen first. Your stomach gets tight. Breathing becomes shallow. So relax your stomach. Once you relax your stomach, you will relax your outlook towards life. So this pranayam, everyone should learn. Not going fast, very slow, inhalation, exhalation, exhalation. And while sitting you can do, while standing you can do, while lying down when you do. That it can move 2.5 inch. When you sit and do it is 1 inch movement. If you stand and do it is 1/2 inch movement. But still you are helping yourself. So do that. This is the pranayam. Okay. But actual pranayam, these are all breathing exercises. Actual pranayam is when you inhale yourself fully using all the 3 sets of muscles and then holding your breath. Or exhale fully and hold your breath. So prolonged inhalation, purak, prolonged exhalation, rechak. After exhalation, holding your breath is shunyak, emptying yourself. After inhalation, holding your breath is kumbhak. So these are the main thing. One breath means 4 steps. You breathe in, hold your breath, breathe out, and hold your breath. Yeah. That is one breath. So we should master all these 4 things. Yeah. And that's how we slowly train our muscles. And that really helps in mental state. Yeah. Let me tell you one thing. Meditation everybody can't do and should not do. When person is into a depressive state, never ever do meditation. Closing eyes and meditate. No, your mind is full of pain and suffering and anxiety. Now you close your eyes, you will be going more deeper into depression. Never do that. Everybody should do pranayam because breath and mind, they go together. When mind gets disturbed, breath gets disturbed. So control your breath. You can't control your mind, but you can control your breath. So when you do that, you can manage with your mind.
In relation to what we were just discussing, there's also the 7 chakras and balancing the 7 chakras. And it's often deemed that yoga can do that. It can balance those chakras and put you into an alignment state. Is that true? And if yes, how does it work?
Yeah, very much. See, entire chakra theory is more in tantrics. In yoga, we don't talk about chakra so much. Now it has become a fashion, so everybody talks about it. But it is a very focused concentration on some such part which is very sensitive, where so many nerves are crossing each other. So that area becomes very sensitive area. There when you tap, put your mind at, that part becomes active. Wherever your mind goes, that part becomes active. Where your mind is not there, no problem. So now chakra theory is very clear, 7 chakras. You start with Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura and all that. But we first say that why are you tapping your energy? Right now, whatever energy you have, can you handle your energy? You can't just straight away go to chakra psychology. Straight away first, whatever your mind is, you get angry. No control over your emotions. No control over your energy. Emotions and energy, they go hand in glove. If you don't know how to live life, then tapping chakra is going to create problem. Focusing, it's a meditation. Focus on that. More energy. What will happen? A person now usually gets angry. With chakra, then he will come and catch your neck only. Because no control. So don't go like that. That's why we say that meditation is the 7th step in yoga. The first step is dealing with your external world. How do you handle the external world? What's your behavior with outside world? That is the first step in yoga. You deal with others. So then it comes to ahimsa, non-violence. You will not hurt anybody and don't get hurt. Now that itself is challenging. Don't get hurt. Somebody shouted at you. You get hurt. Wrong. Somebody shouted. He doesn't know how to behave lovingly. He shouted. Why should you get hurt? Come on, he shouted because he has some reason to shout. You getting hurt is wrong. Stop getting hurt. Stop getting disturbed. Stop telling others don't do this and don't do that. Even every human is variety. I always talk in Hindi that हर व्यक्ति एक एक नमूना है. हम सब नमूनास है. Because every human is a variety.
Correct.
So how are you going to? So first step by itself we have to work on. Ahimsa. No intention of hurting others. If somebody gets hurt, is his problem. It's his nature. I am sitting quietly and still if somebody gets hurt, is his problem. But your intention to hurt other is not there. So we begin yoga with this yam. We call it as yamas. First step. Then satya, speak truth. You should be bold enough to speak truth.
And what about the rest of the steps? I think you were on satya.
Yes. So second is, of course, the first is ahimsa, don't get hurt and don't hurt others. Second is satya, speak truth. Third is asteya, don't take credit of somebody, rather give credit. And stealing, the credit, non-stealing is asteya.
Yeah.
And which we do take credit all the time, but don't. Fourth is Brahmacharya, full control over your emotions, your likes, dislikes, your energy, full control over it. No action should be done just for pleasure. We in yoga say that in our mind we have two things. We have two capacities of mind. One is our intellect, that is thinking capacity, reasoning out, analyzing it out. Intelligence, buddhi, that is one capacity of our mind. And second, our emotions. Emotions like energy bundle. They give you tremendous amount of energy. If you like something, you will work whole day, but you will never get tired. But if you don't like, within half an hour, you will feel tired. So these emotions play a very big role. Always see that your emotions are positive and not negative. So this is Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means always moving with consciousness. Brahman is consciousness, your inner self, your Atma. That is Brahmacharya. Nothing to do with not getting married and all that.
Yeah.
We talk about, in our body, we have 5 organs of perception. That is gyanendriya. 5 organs of perception. What you see, what you hear, what you taste, these 5 organs. What you feel, yeah. And 5 organs of action. These 5 organs of actions are hands, feet, speech, your generative organs, and your means reproductive system, and excretory system. These are 5 organs of actions. When you do your action, you should definitely think how much is required, what's the purpose behind doing your action. And so keeping that in mind, we always see that you handle your emotions. You like gulab jamu, fine, but then eat when you are hungry, no problem. But then eat 1 or 2 and not 10 at the time. So that little balance comes. When to do, what likes, dislikes. You go above likes, dislikes. So this is Brahmacharya. And 5th is aparigraha. That is holding. This is mine, mine. So when person has dissatisfaction in life, person's desires are very strong. He holds on to things. Come on, there is no scope for desires. Desires, person will have when he is not satisfied with his world. You develop this understanding of that these desires have no place. I want love, I start giving love and I'll get love.
Yeah.
Karma theory. We teach a lot this karma theory science. You do your job, you will get everything. Desire for what? You do know. So this is how we talk about. So this is aparigraha. And then the next step is niyamas, where we say what you should do for yourself, you should do. So first is cleanliness, hygiene. You should keep your body, mind, your everything clean. Thoughts, clean thoughts, mind, clean thoughts, and body. And then comes santosh, contentment. mental hygiene. What you have, feel satisfied about it. Thank God, thank everyone around. And what you don't have, work for it. That's the area you have to work. So do that, santosh. Third is tapa. If you have a weakness in your body, throw it out. Forcibly throw it out, tapa. So tapa is forced action, which you put it on yourself. And along with tapa comes swadhyaya. Why have you taken such a decision? Gain more knowledge about yourself. Read some scriptures. Listen to wise people to understand why this is not good. And then Ishwar Pranidhan, surrender to the will of the Absolute. Absolute. You try, but then you are successful only when God's strength is there with you. Yeah. In yoga, this is the only place where the word Ishwar has come. Yoga doesn't talk about God. The real Yoga Sutra, Patanjali, Yoga Darshana, doesn't talk about God. Talks about do your job. God is there with you. So here Ishwar is required. That you are successful only because some other strength is also helping you.
Yeah.
Otherwise you would not be.
Yeah.
So this is the second step. Then third step is asanas. Know your body well, because every human's body is different. Your body, my body, their needs are different. We have inherited our parents' tendencies. I should know my body well, and
So
for that asana.
This is a third step, but you were talking about 7. So this is a third step in what?
In eightfold path, we have 8 steps.
8 steps.
One after another, we reach to the highest.
So this is the third step.
Third step. Asana is third step. But that too after yam and niyam, which are very major steps. And then comes asana. To know your body, what type of body you have, which part is weak, which part you need to strengthen more. Accordingly, you will do asanas. You will learn all the asanas, but then what you will more focus is on these things. If my respiratory system is weak, I should do more of such asanas where I will help in improving my lung capacity.
But you had reached 6, no? After...
Third step is asana.
Not step. The 7 that you said, it began with
Yam.
The satya. Those
Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. These are 5 steps in first step.
Oh.
First step, 5 steps in first. And in second step, niyam, 5 steps again. So 5, 5, 10. And now 1, 1, 1.
Understood. Okay.
Now asana. So asana is another step where I told you spine and abdomen and all that. Then fourth is pranayama.
Breathing.
Separate step, pranayama, where you control your bioenergy, your prana. And prana is something which we should know how to control. And yogis say there are 5 types of prana in our body. Prana means energy. Any movement, if it is there, energy is required, no, to move that area. So prana is there in our body. So all the energy where we are using for breathing, that is one prana, which is called as pranayama by itself. Another energy is apan. Apan. All the activities, downwards activities, are called as apan vayu. Then udan, the thinking, and all that pattern is udan vayu. Then your heart is beating all the time. That needs energy. Saman. And your digestion needs energy. Otherwise, you may eat best food, but if digestion is weak, you can't digest that and can't absorb, assimilate anything out of it.
Yeah.
So, Dhyan. These are 5 types of energy. Now, yogis have talked about all these things long back.
What's the next step after energy?
Then, so this comes pranayama. Then comes pratyahara. Pratyahara means bring all your sensory organs inward. Pratyaharu. Your eyes are showing you the external world, ear showing you the knowledge from external world. Now there is an internal world. The entire world is within you. So instead of running around into external world, go within you and you will get all the knowledge within. So this is pratyahara. It's a bridge between external and internal. This bridge is pratyahara, where we show that, come on, close your ears, close your eyes, close your mouth and breathe. Focus on your breath. Stop everything and focus on your breath, and you will be able to focus. Slowly you train your mind to be with yourself and not go outwards.
And the next step?
So pratyahar, then comes dharana, focusing. Dharana means concentration. Dharana is concentration. So concentrate on anything and focus your mind there. External concentration, internal concentration. Matured people should learn how to go more within to get the knowledge of the universe. So this is dharana, concentration. Then comes Dhyaan. That is meditation. Meditation is 7 step. After you focus yourself, then stay with that object for a little longer time, and that is meditation.
Yeah.
And still longer time, remain and become one with that object. Object is samadhi. So these are our 8 steps, reaching to that level. So if your object is God, you will become one with that. Automatically you will feel that which, but that concentration, meditation, these are the areas where we should do all our work. Any work you do, focus on that work and do it well.
Yeah.
When person has this discipline, that's very different. Then he can handle any situation in life. Let there be death, let there be any problem, you will be able to handle that because you are in present. So, yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan and samadhi.
Yeah.
So these are 8 steps, ashtanga. And that's the path of yoga.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to end the episode. And I learned a lot. And I hope that it inspires people to take up yoga. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming. And hopefully a lot of people are inspired. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
hope
Hansaji.
so.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you for being the best community. And we'll see you in the next one.